You know what, guys? I wasn't going to really do anything for Money in the Bank. I was going to have a soft relaunch of the channel this upcoming Wednesday from AEW Dynamite, but there's a lot of talking, man. There's a lot of talking going on about a lot of the things that happen at Money in the Bank. The thing that seems to be on everyone's conscious is the wasting of the Money in the Bank briefcase. Now, people, let me tell you something. The Money in the Bank briefcase was not wasted. It wasn't wasted. Drew McIntyre won it. I get it. People are like, Jey Uso could have won it. You know, he could have, but Jey Uso is going to be going into the Bloodline storyline. I'm sure very soon. I'm very sure that maybe we even see that at Survivor Series. And yeah, he could have held it through Survivor Series, but I think that Jey Uso is more useful in that storyline. Then they're like, okay, well, why didn't Chad Gable? Well, Chad Gable is going to be heading into the Y6 storyline. Now, imagine maybe they do something like Chad Gable, the Creed brothers, Ivy Now versus the Y6. Soft, easy victory for the Y6 to get them started. So Chad Gable is more useful in that storyline. Who else do we have in the match? We have Carmelo Hayes and Andrade. And I've said it in prior videos. Go back and look. Right now, Andrade, Carmelo, they aren't even getting a crowd reaction. None whatsoever. They're not getting booed. They're not getting cheered. They're getting no reaction. So while I understand you can make a guy by putting a briefcase on him, they at least have to already have some kind of momentum. I was talking to Petey Stunt. If anybody has a gripe about not having a briefcase, it should be LA Knight. Because I can make the argument that LA Knight should have won a briefcase last year's Money in the Bank. But he didn't. But at the same time, I think Petey Stunt told me that LA Knight was planning on cashing in on Logan Paul if he won. And let me tell you, you want to talk about waste of the Money in the Bank briefcase? That would have been a waste. That would have been a waste. Because LA Knight can have that match against Logan Paul without the briefcase even being involved. So the main point that I want to make is that it's fine that Drew McIntyre won the Money in the Bank briefcase. It's fine he tried to cash in on a match between Seth Rollins and Damian Priest. And it's fine that CM Punk screwed him over in his cash in. It's totally fine because I can't say that everyone shares how I feel about this, but I think that storyline, the story between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, I think it might supersede the Money in the briefcase at this day and time. We're talking about the same briefcase that the likes of Otis, Baron Corbin won. Those were waste. Those were wasted briefcase cash-ins, man. This wasn't a waste. This was to further excel a storyline that's already great. A storyline that's already great. That's the main point I want to make about this video. I'm not going to go too deep into the Money in the Bank premium live event because we're doing the soft relaunch this week. So, but I did want to come here and talk about it because there's a lot of talk going on. People were upset that Roman Reigns didn't return at Money in the Bank. Last I checked, going to your dad's funeral is more important than showing up at a PLE. It wouldn't even have been right if Roman hopped on some jet and flew to Toronto just to make a return and stand in front of the bloodline. There's time for that. If they want to, they could do that this upcoming Friday, and it'll still be just as great. They could do it at SummerSlam and set up a match of Survivor Series. It's a number of things they can do. So I don't know why people are upset about that. The women's Money in the Bank match. Okay, Tiffany Stratton won. Who didn't see that coming? Like, I understand. Chelsea Green was really impressive. She really put on for her home country, but this has been telegraphed for a while, guys. Come on, Tiffany Stratton was going to win. A lot of you guys, and I noticed this about other sports too, like when GMs make a move or don't make a move, people are pissed off. But why wouldn't you think that Tiffany Stratton, when you look at the field, Jade Cargill's not in it. When you look at the field, why wouldn't Tiffany Stratton be the one to win that match? I think that was a little bit obvious there. So I'm not going to hold you guys too much. I do want to go do a quick rundown for you guys who stayed and watched the entire video about what we're doing, why we haven't been making as much content. I'm in school, I work. I have multiple goals I'm trying to achieve at the same time, but I love this channel and I love every single one of you subscribers, and I want more subscribers. Tell a friend. So the plan going forward is that the Fire Mid Trash Wars have been won by AEW. It's been won. And I'm just going to shoot straight with you guys. Fire Mid Trash doesn't work for WWE because WWE constantly attacks Fire Mid Trash with copyright claims. So I can't really do that. AEW doesn't really do that. They allow you to use their content. They allow you to show their content. So Fire Mid Trash, or better yet, Elite Mid Trash, will continue, and it will be either posted Wednesday night or sometime Thursday early in the day. And I mean, that's how we're going to go with that. What we're also going to do is we're going to record a WWE this week, AEW this week, separate. We're going to do WWE this week on Sundays, and then AEW this week on Saturdays, or vice versa. Kind of depends on whatever's going on. If there's a PLE or pay-per-view going on, that's where we're going to do that. And we're going to make more specialized content. I have something coming up I'm thinking about doing called Who Can Save AEW? And before you AEW fans jump all over me, I know some of you saying AEW don't need to be saved. I assure you it does need to be saved. So we're going to be doing that. So we got a lot of big ideas. We got a lot of things coming up. I just wanted to step in and touch bases with you guys, talk a little bit about Money in the Bank. But I will see you guys on Wednesday for the episode of Elite Mid Trash. And we got a lot of big things coming up. And I hope you guys are along for the ride with us. All right. I'm MFGDs. This is Crimson Mask. Until next time.